You don't have that luxury when you start your post with Hitler said. There is no one in the world who doesn't know what Hitler stood for, which, by the way, was not just the extinction of the Jews and the Jewish race. It was also the blacks and anyone who didn't have the supreme, full-blooded white within him. Everybody knows that. So when you are posting a quote that is purportedly by Hitler, you can't say after anyone who feels I have hate toward the Jews took it the wrong way. What other way would you expect us to take what you posted, Desean? I'm the president of that team. I immediately call him. I call his agent. I do a Zoom meeting, and I say, Desean, here's how this is going to work. You're going to apologize, and we are going to publicly admonish you. Then we're going to punish you because what you're doing is exactly what we are fighting against as it relates to you. The entire issues that have come up in 2020 that are in the spotlight, that have been in the spotlight for hundreds of years or should have been in a hotter spotlight about social injustice, racism, systemic racism toward black people. The Eagles came out and said, we have spoken with Desean Jackson about his social media posts, regardless of his intentions. I'm going to stop there for a quick note. I'm so sorry, Coca. Regardless of his intentions, can you believe that Merriam-Webster, the dictionary, the main dictionary that we look for words, has agreed that irregardless is now a word. Irregardless is not a word. There's no such thing as irregardless. It's regardless. Regardless of his intentions, the message he shared were harmful, offensive, and absolutely appalling. I don't think you need absolutely as an adjective to appalling. It's just appalling. It's not absolutely appalling. It's not partially appalling. It's not completely appalling. It's appalling. They have no place in our society and are not condoned or supported in any way by the organization. We are disappointed, and we reiterated to Desean the importance of not only apologizing, but also using his platform to take action, et cetera, et cetera. We are continuing to evaluate the circumstances. I love that line. It's in every press release. Teams say it all the time. We had it actually in every press release. You know, when you do a new document and there's a form, this was a player gets in trouble form. It always said, we are continuing to evaluate the circumstances and will take appropriate action. Give me a break, right? I laughed when we'd ever send that out. What are you continuing to evaluate? I would say to our head PR guy, there's nothing to continue to evaluate. This is what happened. We know exactly what he did. We know exactly why he did it. And I've told him to apologize. He's going to apologize. There's nothing more to evaluate. If we're going to punish him, we're going to punish him, period, hard stop. I don't want people to misunderstand my anger here. It's not because I'm Jewish and he said something about Hitler. That's actually not the story. The story is that what we all do, and I gave you the Charlie Daniels example on purpose. We're so quick because we want to get something out there in social media. We want to be first. We want to get likes. We want to get followers. We want to get attention. We want to have those synapses in our brain get sparked when we get traction on a tweet or traction on a photo. There's something chemically that makes us check our phone and feel some sort of, and by the way, I am 100% guilty of this, that we want that positive reinforcement, that what we have forgotten to do is take a beat. Breathe. Coca tells me all the time, before you send any tweet or post anything on Instagram or Facebook, ask yourself, as Elaine would say in that great TV show Seinfeld, was that tweet worthy? Was that Instagram worthy? And oftentimes the answer is no.